Hey, Meechie, Bruce, thanks for joining us. I guess first question, Meechie, how has it been being back, and what have you noticed in terms of the culture difference between Ohio State and South Carolina playing for Lamont?
It's been a blessing coming back, being honored to be welcomed back. Um, since Coach Bieber has taken over, it's been great. With these guys, being with Bruce, being some of the other players he's brought in, like you could just tell the energy, the culture of like being at Ohio State and what it means. You can just feel it, every day when you're in the weight room, when you're in the gym. It's just about winning, and that's where we headed.
How do you think you've gelled well with Bruce and the rest of the backcourt, and how have you and the rest of the team taken the news of Taysom going down?
Yeah, me and Bruce, I feel will be probably one of the best backcourts in the country this year. I have to prove that. That's part of the main reason I came here is to be able to play with another good guard. But then losing a guy like Taysom also hurts too, because we knew how much he was going to help us, our team, how better he's gotten. We wanted that, for him. So it sucks to see a guy like that deal with an injury. I dealt with an ACL in high school, so I know he'll recover fine.
There's one more question for you here. Obviously, your last game at South Carolina was against Oregon. Now you have the opportunity to play them again next season when they join Big Ten. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's definitely revenge for sure. Definitely something I'm looking forward to. Seeing that on the schedule, seeing that when they join the Big Ten. So excited for that game because definitely sitting home crying. But it's revenge for everybody, and I feel Bruce feels the same way. So that's what we're looking forward to. Every team we got to play against is up in the air for them.
Meechie, what led you to leave Ohio State the first time, and then what led you to come back?
The first time I just wasn't going, how things wanted, I guess, for everybody. It's not what I ideally wanted. I didn't want to leave. It wasn't ultimately my decision to want to leave, but to be able to come back, it was everything. Like I said, being able to come play with another good guard was a lot of places I could have went the country, but knowing that Bruce and what he wanted for himself and for the team, and for this program where I'm from, which I always wanted, was to get to a tournament, which I've done before here, but to go far, everything made sense, and we were able to get on the same page with Coach, and we feel like he put together a good roster for us to go far. But like I said, that was then, this is now, and I'm just excited for what's ahead.
Bruce, what was it like for you when he started thinking about coming to Ohio State? How familiar were you with his game, and how do you think you guys complement each other?
To be honest, I really don't read into like Twitter about somebody coming here or not. They're gonna come in, they're gonna stay committed. They're gonna be on the Ohio State Instagram page. So when I found out that they was coming here, I just like from losing Roddy to another having a good guard next to me. Because when I was here, he was my host when I on my visit here. So it's crazy how everything comes full circle. I'm very excited this year to play with him, to go through the season and win big time games.
For Bruce, from your perspective, what is, we kind of got Meechie's perspective on it, but what do you think this backcourt game can be and can accomplish for the team?
I feel like we can accomplish anything we put our mind to. I believe that we're putting the work each and every day. From the help from my coaches, our teammate, even Buckeye Nation, each and every day we just come here and install the Ohio State standard. I feel like the last 2 years I've been here, I haven't been in it, being completely honest. I feel like we have the pieces and the great team, great coaches around us that make those our dreams and big time runs in the tournament that make those happen.
We were just talking to Coach Diebler, and obviously he said, roles aren't quite defined yet at this point in the offseason, but both of you would play point guard in the past. Is there any feeling of who might play the point, who might play off this year?
Nah, I would say it's gonna be times where Bruce gonna be on the ball a lot when he's cooking, doing his thing, making plays. He's a great playmaker, one of the best assist leaders in the Big Ten, so he obviously be on the ball a lot. But if you watch me play at South Carolina, I was able to play off the ball too. So it be times where I'm on the ball, he's off the ball. That's the point of having good guards. We're trying to show that we both want to play professional one day, and we're not going to only be the only point guards on the court. So we got to be able to play off the ball, on the ball, and I feel like it's going to show how well we can do that together.
Bruce, you mentioned how Meechie hosted you for that visit. What do you remember from that visit, and what's it like to kind of just be sitting next to the guys years ago? Is it full circle for you?
Yeah, it was crazy because it was bad it was bad at first because then when Ohio State lost to Oregon. So that was so that was my first like really college football game. They really lost to Oregon. But everything after that, just being with Eugene Brown and Zach Key, just being around the team, just understanding what was Ohio State. Before I even came, I was committed already. So, but it's crazy how everything come full circle and just ready now just to get out there and play and just win big games.
You mentioned Brody leaving. You're the only one left from your class. What does that feel like, first of all? And secondly, what drove you to return to Ohio State?
It's crazy because those are the guys you come in with. You know what I'm saying? They've been through the good, bad, and the ugly. But now I still keep in contact with them guys because those guys are gonna be with me forever. But now being the only one here, I still like for myself. I gotta prove to myself each and every day that I haven't got to the goals I wanted to be here at Ohio State. D was a big reason why I stayed, and seeing the piece in it, having belief in him that we're gonna turn these things around. Because I feel like with so much, I got so much to prove to myself and to Buckeye Nation that we're a top program in the country, and I just really want to show everybody that Meechie, the whole team, whole coaching staff, that Ohio State basketball is a real deal. But that's why I came back.
And then Meechie, same question I asked Jake about you. Just personally, what do you feel is most different from the last time you were here for you visually?
Everything, a lot has changed. I've changed, I say on the court tremendously. My play, what I've shown I can do. But like Coach D was said, I'm still the same person. Like when I was here, I was a part of two teams that went to the tournament that taught me how to win. And that's what I kind of took to South Carolina. That first year was kind of bad. But the second year, I figured it out, went through some things through the summer, learned some things, and was able to turn it around and win. And I say that's the same for real. Like, that's why I came back to win. Same thing Bruce talked about. Like, I want to do something that ain't been done in a couple years. And that's not just to win the tournament, but to win it. You know, that's the goal. Like, just to make history, and that's why we came back. And that's our purpose.
Bruce, this offseason, what have you put your focus on in terms of improvements and areas in your game that you want to take the next step in?
Me being better defensive player on the ball. Last year I was mostly guarding, shooting, and riding, mostly going on the ball last year. Now I see on this team that I had to able to do both, be more efficient this year, and learn how to close games as a leader, use my voice, and also on the court. I feel like there's a lot of ways that we lost last year, a lot of close games that we was up like a lot, and at come to the end we lose the game. For example, like Penn State or Indiana, certain games that we had the game definitely in the bag with 10 minutes left that we slowly messed up on. But at the end of the Big Ten regular season, it can really tell the difference in your seeding if you can get to the tournament or not, stuff like that. So me understanding as a 3-year guy that understand that every game matters and how to close the game, how to finish the game, and helping others around me, and glad to have another veteran guard Meechie around me so we can even be more vocal than getting the coaches don't have to say anything. So I feel like those 3 things really been on my mind. I've been working on each and every day.
Coach Diebler, I don't know if you guys have walked in yet, was talking about the vets coming back the last few days, the NBA guys and even some older guys. What was it like just to work with those guys, especially the guys that are still in the NBA, kind of get coaching from guys that aren't coaches, and just be around those guys those last several days?
That's the goal. My goal is to get to the league. Like, so you're gonna soak up all the information that you're gonna receive from them. You're gonna ask questions because that's the goal. That's the dream since little kids to get to the highest level of playing basketball. So them just coaching us, playing against them was very good for us, especially as a team. Just learning that it really is levels to it. You know what I'm saying? But we still compete at the end of the day. So when I feel like us as a team that we compete, even though we missing some players, I feel like we got a great chance of being good this year.
Go in the back.
Yay! Hi. Meechie, you moved away from your home state, completely changed probably everything that you thought about what your life was going to be. What did you learn about yourself in all of that you're ready to bring back here?
Man, I learned a lot. While I was gone, I really matured. I went with my dog, me and him both was out there alone. But, you know, how much basketball didn't really define me as a person. You know, I was out there able to do so much more and just play basketball, while also just being able to lock in on that and have fun with the game. And I just learned that, like, that I'm a good character guy. Like, I'm not, with media, what, they portray me probably when I was here. And that, I'm a hard worker and I'm focused and, just so much more. And that's what I wanted to prove, that I'm a winner. And I feel like I proved that, but I want to do it here, and I want to do it with, him and all of you and everybody, to see. So that's why I feel like I show myself, and now I'm, here to be, able to show that.
Let me go with that more with Steve. For both of you, Meechie, if you would go first, there's a young guy who just showed up, John Mobley Jr., and he's got a lot of hype around him. And just what has his game been like, and what's his demeanor been like, and how have you guys taken him as veterans under your wing, I guess? If I could get both of you to talk a little bit about him, that'd be great.
Yeah, I love John. Kind of remind me of me a little bit. Like, he takes shots, he's not afraid. He's a great shooter, he's a hard worker, he listens, and he competes too. I think it was the day for one of the first days of practice. I was chirping at him, seeing how he was, respond. He chirped back, hit a three like next play. It just shows you, the type of players Coach Lieber brought in, and how we're going to compete. So I love John. I feel like his future is very bright. What he can do here.
Bruce, what are your thoughts on him?
He just compete at a very high level. You know what I'm saying? He want to win. You can see it. He have a crazy work ethic. Make big shots, especially from three. You know how to play make. So him just understanding, just getting his body right and just growing through the season and realizing like what's his role going to be this year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be different, but because he have a super bright future if he stay consistent what he's doing right now. I feel like he's going to be a great player and make anything he can dream of here at Ohio State.
We'll pull Meechie here and we'll finish.